Well, that man right there, House Intel Committee Chair Adam Schiff, ramping up his impeachment inquiry by issuing a new set of rules.
In a letter to the Republican minority, Schiff details a list of questions that GOP witnesses must answer in order to be considered relevant to impeachment hearings. But is this another way to restrict Republicans in this impeachment process?
Looks like it to us. What's it look like to Senate Intel Committee member and Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton, who joins us right now from D.C. Senator, good morning to you.
Morning, Steve. Morning, Pete. Morning, Ainsley.
It sounds like Adam Schiff is just trying to tie the hands of the Republicans so that they can only ask a certain number of witnesses to come up and sit before the committee.
Yeah, Steve, it looks like Shifty Adam Schiff has gone from having a star chamber or kangaroo court in secret over the last month to having public show trials next week. These questions basically say that the Republicans can only have witnesses if they will play into his storyline, nothing that would actually portray what truly happened, certainly nothing that would allow the calling of what may be the most important witnesses in this matter, Hunter Biden, to explain what he was doing for a Ukrainian oligarch under investigation for $50,000 to $80,000 a month, or for that matter, Joe Biden, to explain why he didn't recuse himself from all matters related to Ukraine, given this obvious conflict of interest with his son.
Senator, do you think that's what it's all about? Someone like Hunter Biden not being called to the stand? Or is there more? Protecting him, yeah.
I think Shifty Adam Schiff and Nancy Pelosi are going the extra mile to protect Joe Biden. You know, Nancy Pelosi has started to intimate that she's worried that radical left-wingers like Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren may win the presidential nomination. That leaves all the chips left on Joe Biden and his faltering campaign. I can't imagine that she wants to see Joe Biden or Hunter Biden called to account for this obvious conflict of interest during the Obama era.
Well, you know, in reading the three questions, Senator, maybe you wouldn't be able to call Joe Biden or Hunter Biden, but they would be able to call the whistleblower. And I know that some Republicans have wanted to hear from the whistleblower anyway. Any possibility that Adam Schiff would say, you know what, you're right, that person does qualify under my rules?
Would Adam Schiff say that? No, of course not, Steve. Even if he did qualify under those rules as written. Look, our whistleblower protection statutes are designed to protect government employees from retaliation at work for reporting misconduct in their agency or their department. They are not allowed. They're not there to allow you to launch impeachment proceedings against the President of the United States while colluding with Democratic operatives in Congress and throughout the government.
Wow. Doesn't feel like since it's gone public, it's gotten any better, the process they're setting over there. Senator Tom Cotton, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you all.
All right.